Well, hello there. I'm back. I am not dead, and I'm actually trying to do this right. I'm also trying to get the camera and the lighting setting, and I know that last video had a lot of editing and volume issues. That was my bad. I'm gonna try to do better this time. So, just like the intro, ooh. So just like the title of this video says, I'm gonna be doing 2 movie reviews a video because I'm trying to catch up. I have a lot to catch up, and it looks like from the state of Hollywood, 2025 is the perfect year to catch up because there is nothing good coming out other than like 1 or 2 movies. First movie we're going to review is of course Nosferatu. This was directed by Robert Eggers, right? Okay. Starring Bill Skarsgård as Count Orlok, Lily Rose Depp as Ellen, and then I think we have Willem Dafoe, which, do I even need to say anything with Willem Dafoe? Aaron Taylor Johnson playing as, I think Frederick, I think it was. Yeah. Nicholas Hoult as Thomas. To say much, look at this movie. This movie's gorgeous. Like you can stop every frame, and every frame is just beautiful. I'm gonna start with the characters. Characters are amazing. I mean, there is no one not pulling their weight on this movie. Every single actor is 100% giving it their all, top tier. Holy God. Everyone in the cast did a fantastic job, especially Bill Skarsgård as Count Orlok. I know that he had to take some speech exercises to do the voice of Count Orlok. Lily Rose was fantastic. I believed every single feeling and performance that she had. It was great. Willem Dafoe is Willem Dafoe. He's just amazing and glorious and a just beautiful man. I mean, I love him. Fantastic. Aaron Taylor Johnson, because I thought that he was really great in this movie. Things that he was in, he was amazing, legitimately amazing. Very impressed with his performance. And then Nicholas Hoult, overall fantastic performance as well. It's just everything about this movie is just amazing. One thing that I'm going to say is the fire scenes in this movie are spectacular. I've never seen like fire in a film like this so well done. Looked around and it looks like that what they did was actually put mirrors behind some of the fireplaces to kind of illuminate the fire a little bit more. You get like that glow, that natural glow, which apparently is very hard to film because the exposure, or sometimes there's not enough light. Story-wise is Thomas, Nicholas Hoult, works for this company, and this company is trying to sell a castle to this Count Orlok. However, apparently Count Orlok wants someone to go to his castle to finish the paperwork, which is where Thomas comes in. He goes there, and he's also married to Lily Rose Depp playing Ellen. When Thomas runs into Count Orlok, things get a little weird. I don't want to say too much because I really want people to see this movie. Count Orlok really is evil incarnate, basically. He's just evil. Music, I'm not going to lie, music was kind of disappointing. There was only like 1 or 2 memorable music scenes that I remember, and it was like towards the ending, and then when Thomas actually goes into the castle of Count Orlok. That was pretty cool. But other than that, everything else was kind of like just a lot of quiet scenes, which I don't mind at all. They were fantastic, but there were a few like jump scare, because this is a horror movie. A few of the jump scares were a little lame, honestly. They just did the typical very loud voice and just, oh my God. And it's like, I'm not scared, I'm just startled. That's annoying, but whatever. Costumes and the sets. The costumes are fantastic. Bill Skarsgård is unrecognizable in this movie. The prosthetics apparently took 6 hours from what I've seen. I could be wrong, but unrecognizable. He looks putrid. He looks disgusting. He looks just like what a vampire should look like, to be frank. So good. It looks so good. The sets were amazing. Like the scenes with some of the snow looked beautiful. Just overall, everything about this movie is, holy God, it's definitely one of 2024's best movies. For sure. It get a little slow in some parts, I'm not going to lie, because it is doing a lot of like building of the world and kind of building of the story, which I don't mind, and also building tone. I don't mind, but there were a few parts where it did feel a little slow, where it's like, oh, you guys could have cut. But what do I know? It was great. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. And honest to God, it's a great movie. Please watch it. It deserves it. It deserves all the love it's getting right now. So let's practice my editing skills and see if I can pull this off. Wolfman 2025, because there's apparently a bunch of Wolfmen, and I am sad to report that none of them are good. So this movie is directed by, Lai Wannell, but he's also directed like some of the Saw prequel or sequel, wherever they're at right now. I don't even know. He also directed the movie Upgrade, which if you guys haven't seen Upgrade, I think it's on Netflix. holy God, do I recommend that movie. That movie's fantastic. Please go watch it. It is not a horror movie, nothing of the action-packed movie, but the way they film it and some of the action scenes, story was, you know, nothing new, but it felt fresh. It was one of those movies that felt fresh, and I cannot highly recommend that movie. I highly recommend, please go watch it. He also did direct this, and to be frank, I did see the rest of his filmography. It looks like he's been doing a lot of horror. Not gonna lie, man, you gotta call it quits on this one because you're not good with horror. You're great with action. Go to action, but horror is not your genre, my friend. Julia Garner plays Charlotte. Christopher Abbott plays Blake, which Christopher Abbott, he's been in a couple of some of my favorite movies. Most recent one being Poor Things. And then Matilda Firth as Ginger, basically the daughter. And I'm just gonna mention those characters because that's basically the bulk of everything. All the other characters are just minute. I'm just gonna say right now, this movie is, it's nothing new. What is Universal doing with Wolfman? Nothing new, nothing unique, boring story. Nothing was done here. That's all I can describe. Music, nothing memorable. Just gonna leave it at that. Costumes and sets, I mean, there are no costumes and set. Everyone just looks like normal, everyday people. And there's a stupid cabin that I've seen a bazillion times in movies. There were like some scenes where, yeah, they kind of use, like, I think they use some prosthetics, but I'm not too sure because I haven't really looked at it because, to be honest, I just don't care about that movie that much. The only good thing about this movie is that it was short and sweet, honestly. At this point, yeah, 3 out of 10. Don't recommend this movie at all. Just watch it when it comes out on Netflix someday. Anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on these two movies. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you disagree with me and you want to beat me up, just take it down to the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe on your way there. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you all for the next one. Bye.